Hey.
Well, hi. Y'all need to be on your Facebook page here.
Welcome.
I'm gonna let y'all just tune in when we tell y'all what's going on. I look like Malcolm X, baby daughter.
Hey, how are you doing?
Rasheedah.
You person that just logged in.
Oh, we got 2 people.
Oh, hey, y'all. It's a couple people. What's good?
We're waiting for them to tune in. If y'all hear that music in the background, which you probably don't, we don't own the rights to this music.
No, we don't. Somebody say none of the music that comes on.
Oh.
Hey, y'all. Y'all can love it even though we ain't saying nothing yet.
Hey, we got Jodeci playing and y'all can't even hear it. We gonna find the next song. Huh. It's my butt.
Don't leave, y'all. Stay. Give us a second. We're gonna get it together. We got
it together. We waiting on people to tune in.
Come on in.
If y'all don't know, we've been prepping to start a vlog for a while now. It's called The Den, for me and my friends. If it's you and your friend,
we can be friends.
Talk shit over and over again.
Sometimes on weekends.
Yeah, so we have me, Rasheedah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating the M&M. It's me, Lele.
Rose.
All right. Everybody like to sip and talk, so we might as well join. All right. So what we're trying to do is get together a group of gals from your hometown, Dallas, and talk about the topics y'all want to hear about. We can talk about local politics if you would like. We can talk about relationships. We can talk about shopping. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Don't talk, leave it in and find out the M&Ms.
I'm sorry, y'all. I ate 2 bags of them because I was eating on my Chipotle. Sorry about that.
So y'all want to talk about local politics? It's 11 o'clock at night.
We can definitely pop it off with that. Whatever y'all want to talk about.
It's rigged. That's what I got to say about local politics.
Talk about something that everybody
Very
loves
much
to hear
so.
about, which is relationships. Le Rose. Sorry guys, it's not Rose. Somebody snitched on my name, and I had to change it. So it's Le Rose. It's just Rose for a while.
Mm-hmm.
L.E.
Well, I'm gonna eat my Chipotle. Lele fat ass. She ate hers before we started filming.
I still got some more.
Oh yeah, she's saving some for later. She's practical like that. Can y'all hear us? Is anybody saying anything? Is anybody tuned in? We got one person.
That's all right. That one person.
I'm gonna share it on my page.
You say something, okay?
The baby's looking like
I'm tuned in. Hello.
He's really. Who is that?
Stephanie.
Hey, baby, that's my baby.
Lisa Madonna.
Lisa Clay. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know none of y'all, but what's up?
That's all right, shit.
We all family.
What we doing is getting together, eating, drinking, and talking about the shit. This is called The Den.
Bud, how his color?
Hey, my babies is supporting me. So we need to start running our mouth. LaTasha so eloquently jumped in with the relationship. We're going to talk about politics, y'all, but she did.
Oh, put it on me. That's okay. I'll take that.
I want to come from a fair perspective, y'all. Don't come on here bashing my men's. I love the men's now.
Of course we love the men.
Ooh, somebody said fuck the men.
Ooh.
It's 11 o'clock at night. We can cuss, I think. I think it's all right.
I sure hope so.
Your kids need to be in the bed. All right, well, who gonna start talking about? I'm talking about men. Damn.
I was gonna say, look, yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say I love y'all, man. I wish y'all loved me.
I love my people. I just wish my people love.
I love my people. I just wish my people loved me.
Nah, if we really gonna talk it, we gonna really be real. One thing that I've seen a lot is I've seen a lot of video web shows. I've seen a whole lot, and a lot of them are men. And
they got me all suited all over to the side.
I actually get in the middle.
We
She
feel
was
like
all
this.
up on me and stuff. I love you though. But they bash a lot. They talk a lot about women and what we need to do. What we need to do as women.
Let's go with the acoustics in here.
And whatnot. But really, no, we really gonna talk about some real stuff, some experiences, some things that have happened. And it's important to talk about relationships and try to get some stuff, because one thing that we need to preserve is we need to preserve the Black family. We need to give back. We need to get some love. But in order to get some love, we're gonna get a little bit of that bullshit out, and we actually have to talk about it and say, because it's a lot of bullshit. That's why I'm single by choice.
I just think a lot of men like the presentation. They like who you appear to be, and not even appear to be, because it sounds like you're being disingenuous. But
You say this just for the last time. Nah, it's all inclusive, baby.
hey, Nikki, that's my sister. Yo, we gonna be filming on Friday, girl. I told you I was gonna call you, but we went ahead and snuck out on y'all.
Impromptu.
But I think that a lot of times we get caught up with a look or the image of a thing, but when it comes down to the responsibility, and a lot of men, what you mean responsibility? There's a responsibility involved with anything that you do. If you buy a house, if you have a baby, if you have a friend, you have a responsibility to all of that. And especially if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody. So I think people want an image. Like you see the pregnant ladies or whatnot, they had a baby because they love their baby daddy, and then they slapping on the baby 2 weeks after the baby give you a call. It's a real ass baby that holler for real and cry for real and need pampers and love and attention for real. And that nigga,
And they gonna
can we say nigga?
I think so.
It's 11 o'clock.
I believe you can say.
And that nigga be gone somewhere. I'm not gonna say that no more because that's racist.
Black people don't have the power to be racist.
We don't.
We don't have the
No,
standing to be. We can be prejudiced,
we don't control anything.
but we supposed to be
That's Sade, y'all off camera.
we're supposed to be getting rid of that.
She helping us with our engineering and advice. She gonna be on here next Friday though. She playing this Friday. We kind of snuck it up on everybody the start date, so because it's just so much stuff to talk about. And like Lele says, we don't have enough women talking about the important issues in life. LaTasha, do you have anything to add about men and what's
I just wanted to piggyback off what you said. We don't have a lot of women talking about a lot of stuff important in life. Sometimes that us women have things on our minds that we want to say, but we don't say it because we're here to say what most people won't say. Just put it that way. Mm-hmm. Some people are afraid to say it, and we're right here is where we will say it.
What type of dater are you? What type of a man met you right now?
Busted wide open.
Busted wide open.
Oh my gosh, you ladies is stuff on that.
She gonna walk past the camera to get the snacks. Sade ain't no good. Anyway, Anyway, what do you like in a date? Not what kind of date are you? What do you like in a date? I'm sorry.
So are you saying in general, like, what do I want to make?
What is your perfect date?
What do I see? What's my perfect date? Okay.
But what do you like in a date?
Oh.
Is that the same thing, perfect, and what you like?
What do you like?
To me, conversation is
Trying to
key.
help.
If you cannot catch my attention by your conversation, then the rest of everything else is null and void. Because I like a man who has intellect. He's able to make me laugh, and his sincerity is, you can just spot that from the top. You know, I'm very intuitive, so there's a lot of things I can spot from the top that a lot of people don't know. But that's pretty much what I like in a man. Just conversation. If he can, conversation rules the nation, right? Exactly. But in all seriousness, though, intellect is very important to me. That's what I aim for. But you know, it's okay to be funny and joke. It's okay to make me laugh and tickle my fancy. But yeah, that's important.
So, Lele,
So
what
what about you?
What do I like in a date? I'm real goofy. I'm real goofy. And it really does not take much to make me laugh. Laffy Taffy jokes make me laugh. So, you know, you just have to be genuine. Like, be yourself. Like, I hate when dudes try to impress you. They always miss the ball. Like, seriously, just be yourself. Like, I had a dude tell me something about his shoes. Yeah, I don't see too many people with these. I was like, bro, I just seen 10 people with them on my way in here. Like, and they think, and they really kind of dumb it down to you a lot of times. Like, they're so busy trying to impress you, like you can't know that. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm actually a lot smarter than you think that I am. So speak to me, and don't always, when you in the movement and stuff like that, dudes want to talk to you about everything is in black and white. And so he want to tell you about this one racist event that he had, and it really wasn't a problem, but some white man cut him off in traffic, and it had to be because he was black. And I be sitting up here like, nigga, this don't have nothing to do with the prices he in China, and I really don't care at this point. And now you want me to feel like I'm interested, but no, seriously, just really be yourself. At this day in time, I kind of feel like I'm really not looking for anybody, because I feel like I can't give you what you're looking for. I can't be that person that you need, because right now I'm working on too much of myself to love anybody, to care for anybody. So I'm kind of just like trying to get me together so that that man is out there for me. I can be that woman that he needs me to be, because the problem is we rush into things too much, because everybody want to be with somebody, everybody want to like somebody. So that first date is
wants to be felt on. They want that feeling, they want that gratification, and they don't know how to communicate that to the next person. And that's a big issue. Hey, if you wanna,
say that.
If you want a special relationship, speak up. Speak on it. You're a man. You're a woman. Say what you want.
Say what you want.
And that's what it is.
Just put it out
2018.
there on the
Stop.
table.
Yeah, stop waiting on somebody to read your mind. Nobody gonna read your mind. Hey, you think you and this is not just for men, but for women too. Like, you think he cute, you think, I'm not telling you to be all up on the time, hey, little daddy, so I really want you. No, but we know how to do it. You know how to look in your eyes, and you know what I'm saying, poke him on Facebook or whatever. Wave, you can wave now. But no, like, really, it's time. And then, first of all, if you're not ready for no relationship, you don't be in a relationship, don't come to me with no doggone relationship. Just say, hey, I'm trying to hit. Like, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that, but I'm saying if you be straight up with it, we don't have to waste each other's time from jumping.
But I wanted to say something off of what you said earlier when you said that the guys talking about how much they have. I was just telling you today that it was this guy who was talking about, I got a house in Miami and I got this and that and I got a house in Plano, I got a loft, and I'm like, that don't move me. Now, guys, some women are not material.
They be lying anyway.
Yeah, they be lying, and we know y'all lying. So don't think we don't. Somebody look at you and smile all cute, be like, oh, for real, you do. But we know you be lying. We can tell. So don't think we don't. Women just don't fake stuff. Right.
They're not gonna tell you because they don't want you to.
They don't want to. Right.
They have stuff.
Exactly. And most real, and I don't like to use the terminology real woman, because you either a woman or you're not. But most women do not like materialistic things. I'm one of them. That don't move me. You got a nice house, a nice car, all that. Some women enjoy that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But some women don't like materialistic things. That's just a pointer. It's a turn off. It turns us off.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Treat a woman real nice, wine and diner, and you can damn near tell her whatever you want to. You just want to hit. She's gonna be like, she's so nice.
Honest.
When you straight up about it from jump, we don't have to worry about nothing because I'm so sick and tired of the lies. And then you know how many chicks are like accidental side chicks? And that's a real, no, like for real, that is a real thing. And people are like, how can you be an accidental side chick? But for real, you be the fair for this dude, and you be all in love. You be like, I'm his girl. He ain't asked me to be his girl, but I'm his girl because we've been together like this. And then his baby mama call you. And you like, and you like, that's hello. And she's like, yeah, I'm such and such baby mama. I'm like, oh, that's great. You need to come pick the kids up? What do you need? Because we together. He told you we together. And you be like, nah, we've been together for the past 17 years. What, girl, we can't be talking about the same person. What's his social security number? Like, you need to verify this. But for real, because you're not straight up and you're not honest from jump, and you say, well, I wanted to leave her. First of all, that's something that you should have said from jump. I probably would have walked away, but at least I would have respected you for that. At least when it came down to it and you actually did leave because that's something that you wanted to do, then we could have built. Like, but people are so busy trying to be something they're not. Women too, I'm so sick and tired of women lying on Facebook. Everybody want to be something. Shout out to if you have dreams and you have aspirations, but stop trying to be something that you're not on Facebook to show people something else, and then you mad because it's 60 dudes in your inbox talking out of this game and stuff like that, and you ain't got nobody. They hurt your feelings because you lying.
I asked the question on Facebook the other day: would you rather insecure, faithful man or a confident cheater?
You know,
and I think I said it wrong. Because a cheater implies that you lied. In my question, it was talking about a man who dates more than one woman. So basically, you can't have him to yourself. He's a cheater or just a free agent. So most women like me said they're rather a confident cheater, because when you're with a faithful, insecure man, you are in a miserable situation. I want to tell y'all.
Yeah, it can be. I've been there.
Something, and I don't want it to come off like I'm being funny. Any man who may be struggling with insecurity or whatever, confidence. Confidence better than Jordans or what's the in-style dress shoes? It was Stacey Adams back in my day. Confidence. That's better than what's a good cologne nowadays?
Unforgivable.
Yeah, it's better than the dashiki. These niggas they be thinking they got a dashiki on. I'm woke. I know about the stars aligning in Africa.
Queen. I was telling this guy I was dating. I didn't get excited when he called me beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so wonderful. You're so beautiful. You're so hot. And I told him, I've never gained anything off of being beautiful. I've never gotten anything played over, approached by the wrong type. So, it's cool to be called beautiful. No woman wants to feel like she's not. But at the end of the day, it's going to prove how beautiful I am by how you deal with me. So I think people need to just be more straight up, men and women, period. And a lot of men aren't being straight up because they already know the level of the mess around going to be totally different if they are. So they not being shy or intimidated. They just know what they're doing. They undercover player.
Right. I'm one of them. Like when we talking, like first talking, like say what's your situation, what you got going on, blase. What is this? Like that's something that I ask from jump, and that's for me totally because I am every bit of a BDO woman, and we fall. Is that when you ask them what's going on with them in the beginning, they can either tell you the truth or a lie. You don't really know what you're getting. That's the scary part. And the thing about that is they set you up for so much because When I ask you that, it's because if I fall, I'm gonna fall hard, like, and that's straight up. And I'm pretty much honest. First of all, because I'm bad at lying, like I'm really bad at it, and I can't keep up with my lie. If you remember anything, most likely you gonna catch me at that lie. So I might as well tell you straight up. This like I can't even talk to more than one dude at the same time because I be messing around and call you the wrong name. I call you the wrong name when I'm not messing with somebody else. I only got one child, and I call her my sister name all the time. Call my sister her name.
They to that lady. Call everybody baby or boo. That's what they said.
Nah, I'm bad because I call you little daddy. Say little daddy.
I'm calling little daddy.
I just want to see how he gonna react. If he think that's cute,
if he think it's cute,
he be like, she called me little daddy. No, that's not okay. I really just kind of want to see, like, what are you gonna? Oh, I seen this post and it said, would you have a problem if your boo gave you the same nickname as he gave his ex? And it's, you know, somebody was like, you know, we all grown or whatever, and it wouldn't bother me. And I was like, it wouldn't bother me if the nickname was like, you know what I'm saying, like something close to me or sugar sweet, something general, you know what I'm saying, like it wouldn't bother me. But if that nigga was like, I call you Stacy because I think you got a little thug in you, you know what I'm saying, and I turn around and find out his ex named Stacy, then we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? No, but I don't think that we know how to really be in relationships. I don't think that we really know what it is to love, because love, first of all, is being honest. You should be, Jody, what Jody say? I tell you these hoes the truth because I don't care about them. I lie to you because that bull and no lie.
Care about your feelings.
I have said this so many times on Facebook, like, do you really love me more if you lie to me or if you tell me the truth? And
hey, Kendrick, hey, man, I hope you still watching. I can't see this computer from way back here. So.
And truthfully, I feel like for real, that you love me more if you're honest to me, because if you lie to me, you set me up for so many different things. Like, and that's one thing that we got to realize in relationships. STDs, babies, drama. People is getting shot over nothing. Always being
emotions
and you break somebody, you never know what somebody's breaking point is. The people that be on 60 Minutes, they be on there because they didn't snap, not 60 Minutes, snap and shit like that. Because they didn't snap because somebody done broke their little heart and they don't know how to deal with it. There are some strong people and there are some people that think that being strong is getting back at you for what you did for them. So you got to stop putting yourself in these situations, and not even just putting yourself in there, because what's that movie, Misery? Stuff like that. Like, you think about things like that, damn Gone Girl, and she been done something stupid to get you and the chick that you with in something. Now your kids ain't got no parents. I mean, it's a whole lot of things that just go into this, and we have to start thinking smarter, because it's not just about us. Most of us got children out there that we trying to teach how to love. They think that it's acceptable for this shit. I said to my mama the other day, I don't even think I know what it's like to be loved, because I don't think I've ever really experienced that.
Yeah, I had a status on that. I see my status, what I said about some of us have been feeling so much pain in places where we should have been feeling love for so long that we don't know how to love. And it's the truth, because it's a lot of disappointment out there. Like, I was married for 6 years, and I was in a relationship for 10. The total of it was 10. Mm-hmm. And I won't say anything about the guy because I don't do that. You know, he's a well-rounded guy. He was a cool dude, but it just wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. But by the time I got out of that 10-year relationship, the dating scene had changed so much that I didn't know where to begin. I mean, it had changed to the point to where, and there's another topic I wanted to hit on. It had changed to the point to where I was like, men are not pursuing anymore. They're not pursuing at all. We have to do the pursuing. We have to do the chasing. I had one guy who seriously said to me, you know, well, we want to feel love too. Well, what happened to chivalry? I mean, we've been women since I've known us to be women.
It kills me to hear some of these excuses that, you know, I like alpha male. I don't know about no other female. So a beta male holler about, well, you want me to pay for the date? You want me to be the man and be the responsible for the household?
Right.
everybody play their role. Balance is important. We have gotten away from a lot of the traditional things and the reasoning behind it because we think we know. You hear folks all the time, young folks, we ain't our ancestors. No, you're not. That's very disrespectful. And no, you're not. And we wouldn't be here had it not been for a lot of the old doctrines and stuff. I'm not talking about the silly stuff, spooky superstition, like the stretches. I don't know if y'all, how many of y'all out there remember the stretches with baby?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. Old witch doctor tales and stuff like that. But old stuff that makes sense. We need to stick to it, and we need to be honorable. If we get into situations and we decide we don't want to be in them anymore, be woman or man enough to say, hey, just like you walked in and said, I want this, walk out and say, I don't want this. And a person might be mad at you, but they can't tell you that you wasn't straight up and that you didn't tell them the truth. And, you know, who cares? People going to be mad at you for the rest of your life, you know, for nothing. Shit, so.
That's true.
You know, tell the truth, shame the devil. That's what the Christians say.
Like for real.
Yeah, it is. A lot of the times these days, a lot of people are like afraid to show feelings. That's one of the biggest things that I've come across in dating because, like I say, after I came out of my marriage, I had, I don't even want to say the luxury because it wasn't really luxurious, but I had the privilege of getting back into the dating field. But what I learned was people was like, I ain't gonna show no feeling if she don't show no feeling, and I ain't gonna show no feeling if he don't show. And it's like,
that's a good point.
Yes, it's a good point because that's
all
what is happening. And we mention this kind of stuff. People always say they take it as a joke, but it's for real. Like this is really happening. I'm like, y'all see it, like y'all date, y'all see this is happening. People don't want to show feelings. Nobody wants to call first. Nobody wants to show more love first. Nobody wants to say, I love you. Can't text too much because you're too needy or you can't text enough. I mean, it's backwards. Like, we need a happy medium. We need in between.
If your actions, whether it be in a friendship, a work relationship, a romantic relationship, if your actions are contingent upon what someone else does, you are childish.
That's
and very petty.
That's the truth. A lot of people do not want to hear that, but that is the absolute truth. Like, you have to be in control. You, first of all, don't let nobody determine how you're going to react to something. You choose how you react. That's growth. So, you know, if somebody pisses you off, or they make you mad, you choose how you're going to handle that, how you're going to react to that. That says a lot. It's going to take you a long way, too.
Yep. Oh. Breaking up.
It's hard to do.
Someone said that breaking up is hard to do. But anyway.
Text message.
When is it okay? When is it okay? That's not the right. Is it okay to go after someone you're in a relationship with when they feel it's over? If they said it's over and you're not ready for it to be over, is it okay to pursue them?
Okay, you said what was the question?
Is it okay to pursue somebody that broke up with you?
Well, that's how you feel. Number one, you told me. I asked you a question similar to that, and you told me if that's how you feel, then you do that. And I thought that was the realest thing that anybody could ever say to me, because if that's how you feel, who's to say what's right or wrong? If you feel it, do it. I mean, it's just, there's no rules. You feel it, do it.
Y'all got a viewer coming. Y'all want to start?
It's too many people that's got pride and saying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you start responding to people right here saying stuff.
Kendrick says one of the biggest misunderstandings is how the two people define dating. With me, they must be put to the forefront before anything. Disagree? Agree? Thoughts?
No, that's very important, because some people are like, oh, we together. Some people are like, nah, we just talk. And then that whole just talking thing, that's where they misunderstanding. So we talking and we dating. You want to date exclusively. Like, you don't want me to talk to nobody else, but you want me to be your girlfriend, but you don't want me to be nobody else's girlfriend. So now we got this thing where you talking about we just dating. So in my mind, okay, well, Craig at work had asked me out. So you talking about what you doing on Friday? Well, I got a date with Craig. You talking about who the hell is Craig? Well, that don't got nothing to do with you because we just went out a couple of times.
And we didn't.
We didn't make this up.
Right, and that just goes back to what we were saying just a few minutes ago. If you feel it, say it. Back in the day, we wasn't afraid to say, hey, can you be my girlfriend? Or you know how the boys write your letter, will you go out with me?
Check yes or no.
Check yes or no.
I will never get to me of what I like in a date. And that's what I like. Back in the 1990s, when I began dating, guys like to take you to amusement parks. Guys like to take you to dinner and a movie. They actually liked exposing you to things that they felt like you had not been exposed to. I'm not used to this shit nowadays where they talking about who paid for the date and bitch, can I come baby? I'm sorry, did I say bitch? Bitch, I have a baby. Who cook? I don't want to get into the roles, who does what, but pretty much, we know what we expect women to do.
The person who asks the person out is gonna pay.
And it's gonna be the man. I don't ask no guys out to no date. And you ought to want to do it just because you are the man. I don't see enough alpha males. Everybody want to be the man when it comes to,
right.
We just had this Monique situation where she was talking about boycotting, and everybody got no business talking about how you, she shouldn't have conducted like that, and blah de doody da da da. They had all kind of advice on how to conduct business, and I don't even know how to conduct regular everyday affairs.
Fellas, let me tell y'all something about why women do not pursue men. Because we know that men are supposed, we are women, just like you just said. We know that women are supposed to, men are supposed to be the alpha male, and we are supposed to be courted. A sheep can dance around in front of a wolf all day, but if that wolf don't want to eat, he ain't gonna eat. That sheep will be safe.
You gotta eat, right? That's the moral.
So if you want to eat, you the male, you the alpha male, you want to eat.
These Christians y'all talking about, but Kendrick, I like you, Kendrick. First of all, for you talking about for me dating is Kendrick. I apologize. Excuse me. That's me. Okay, but I love the whole courting thing because do you know how many people don't even know what courting is? My father always told me that a man that wants you will pursue you. And he always told me, and the whole thing about courting, like he gonna take you out, he gonna be straight up about it. Because first of all, if I'm thinking that we together, that's why I'm talking about that whole, misunderstanding, because we get to talking and then you start letting me know in a lot of little ways that we not together like that. Where you not texting back, where you not calling, where you not, and then we ain't talk to each other in the truck drop. We talked to each other in like months, you know what I'm saying? We got into a little argument. He came down here, didn't see me, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Called me like last week, talking about baby, blah, blah, blah. He talking about, hey, baby. I said, what up, bro? Like, I don't understand, like, and I'm confused because we've had no conversation. There's been nothing. Tell me, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. I'm not gonna talk to you for this amount of time, but can we meet up when you get back? Be straight up, because there are times where I'm not gonna text, I'm not gonna talk, I'm not gonna do nothing, but I'm having enough perspective. I feel like you are courting me, if you are taking that time to date me and really pursue me, that I'm going to be upfront and I'm going to be honest with you and say, hey, this is what I have in my life. I'm a single mother. Right. So life happens. If I'm not trying to, I can't, I'm not here to waste anybody's time. Don't waste my time. And let's be respectful of each other's time and say, that's what I got going on. Just communicate. Like, that whole conversation thing is so freaking real. I want to be able to have somebody that I can call about the stuff that's going on in my day. Be my friend. Exactly. Be somebody that I can talk to.
Yes, and don't be one of those men who feel like every time you want to open her mouth to say something that she's mad, or she's trying to be confrontational, or she's trying to argue. Sometimes a conversation is just that. It's just a conversation. It's just communication. That's what it is. I don't think that just because she says, well, what do you mean by that? that's trying to start an argument. She really wants to know what the heck do you mean by that? Or just any question that she asks you that you may not understand. If you don't understand it, that's where communication comes in. Ask her, well, okay, why are you asking me that? Or get some understanding. Whatever you don't understand about her, just get some understanding. But don't just jump to conclusions and think that she's trying to argue because she's trying to communicate with you.
We need to get back to having fun. I'm gonna call bullshit. I don't think people, oh, they so hurting inside and they had never felt love. I don't believe that shit. You know how to keep your friends. You know how to treat your mama and your auntie and your kids. You know how to treat somebody else. It's just insecurities and egos get in the way of a lot of things, you know, and
insecurity.
Y'all need to check that
really
ego at the door.
thing.
Baby, I had to have a whole conversation with my ego. I ain't gonna tell y'all about the incident because the people the people that's involved might be watching this vlog and I don't need them knowing all this.
Somebody else pays and shit.
Might watch it on the late broadcast.
These
we got
be wanting women to do wifey duties, but not trying to put a ring on it. Treat them wrong or don't appreciate the good woman they have.
Who said that?
Kimber.
I'm a be honest.
That's right, baby. That's my niece. I can't talk about men with you, girl. You is my baby.
Well, I talk about So we gonna X her out and we gonna talk to you real fast. No, but for real, that's real. And it's a lot of people that want wifey. But you know what though? It's a lot of women that get into it expecting a husband off top of somebody that's gonna take care of them as well too. That is not anybody's responsibility to take care of you. Either way it go. Ain't no ring on it, ain't no marriage, there's no commitment to say that I am supposed to take care of you. If I do something, that's a plus, and you should appreciate that in every way. We don't appreciate each other. Even when we get married and stuff like that, we forget to appreciate the person that we are with. If they taking care of it, if that man going out and he working 15 hours a day, appreciate him when he get home. If that woman is going out, the house is clean, she didn't cook, she didn't took care of the kids, appreciate her. That's not her job. She don't have to do that. There's a lot of sorry ass people out there, and we have to be appreciative of what we have. And that whole, you know, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Nigga, you ain't getting shit over here for free. I'm gonna go on and be honest with you right now. I done gave it up too many times for free. I done already put myself out there too many times, and I'm young.
But I gotta put perspective on shit.
Yep.
If
Text back.
we did it, we did it. It ain't you ain't took shit from me. Whoever you are, be that regardless. Whoever you are, be that regardless. That means if you're a wifey type, I'm not saying go get a dude, all your wifely duties. That's not what I'm saying.
But if you
don't give away nothing that you're not willing to give away that you're gonna regret later.
Do it from your heart.
One of the things that helps me to get over relationships if they go bad is that I know for a fact I was good in that situation. So if a person for some reason they didn't want that's not the situation they wanted to be in, well, that's fair. And shit, I ain't give you shit that I ain't want to give away. That's me. I'm gonna be me regardless. And if you know that you was honest and you stayed the course until you couldn't stay it anymore, or you know, until it was evident that you couldn't hang on to that situation any longer, then you won't have too many regrets. It's gonna hurt. Anytime you have a breakup, it hurts. You know, you kind of wonder about a lot of things that you thought was real and true, but be you. And never apologize for being you. That's my advice.
Yeah. That's real. You should never do anything to get something in return.
That's right.
That's when I say that whole, you know, giving something up for free. Why that whole? Because you when we do things to try to impress somebody, and we doing stuff, and we like, ooh, this is what he like. So I'm gonna make sure that when I'm at his house, I'm cleaning and I'm cooking and I'm doing all of these things, not because you want to do it, but because you're trying to try. I dated this dude for 2 years. We lived together, everything. And his mama, because I would cook, I would clean, I would do everything. His mama say, oh, she must be over there trying to get wiped up. And that was so funny to me because in my mind I was like, we've been together for a while. Like he gonna propose to me. Let me tell y'all something. That nigga told me we was common law married.
Is that what he said? Okay.
That must have checked me so damn fast, and I realized that I wasn't doing it I was doing it because I loved him, but I was also doing it with a motive in mind. And I deserved to sit up there with my common law married ass. Like I deserved that shit. I felt that way. Because like Rasheedah was saying, you
You
do.
feel like you was losing yourself?
Oh, I very much so lost a
You
lot of
was becoming
myself.
somebody you didn't.
I wanted to be what he needed.
Yeah.
I saw his potential and I wanted to grow him, and it wasn't, and it was such
That's
bullshit.
the lesson, ladies, because when we have to do that, we have to become somebody we are not and be what he needs us to be. We should be what each other need each other to be. It's a 50-50 thing. You know, it's
Because in
you
the
can't lose
end,
yourself.
in the end, I was broken for a minute. Like I was really broken. And I put him out, but I was really broken for a minute. And then I found myself. Baby, when I found myself, boy, I was never home. I was out there. I was protesting across the country. I was out there doing, like, for real. I was experiencing. And that nigga told me that Hotline Bling made him think about me. He said, I don't know who the hell this girl is. Don't you a whole new girl? Yes, baby, I found me. But that's why but that's what I say, like that whole thing when I said it first, like I don't want to be with anybody until I start to appreciate me, because first of all, I can't ask nobody to love me unless I love me. And that whole thing of not loving yourself and knowing who you are, that's when you start putting so much of yourself into somebody and your whole world is this person. And if they move left and you trying to go right, like that messes you up, and you
Keep
should
it
not
up,
put
keep
yourself
it 100. Keep it 100. That's the biggest thing. You know, I have friends, they smoke cigarettes or smoke weed or whatever, and they'll pretend like they don't do that in front of their date. Like, you don't smell cigarettes or weed on you, boo-boo. So you might as well not date him if he doesn't date people that do what you do, or quit, or be honest. You don't have a lot of people that's willing to be honest, period, in any situation, and it's scary.
It is scary.
We also oftentimes going into situations performing wifely duties, and we ain't even talked about husband and wife things with the person we're with. So you're thinking that you're going to be his wife, and he don't even really want to be with you.
You ain't even talked about actually being in a relationship.
You running around doing wifey and being wifey and ain't discussed nothing.
Well, he don't want to get married. He don't want a family. He just want to
think you're gonna turn
lay up or whatever.
Hey, y'all, tell Kendrick, peace. You be safe. He says, this is a great conversation, ladies, but I'm about to go into the recording session.
So
Sending love from Long Beach, California.
All right, when you make it big, send us some money.
Don't forget about us, okay? You know, help our production grow.
$5. That's all I think.
I hold $1.
Well, I'm the only one drinking this shit. I'm about to knock and spill
because I can't hold my liquor, and I just bought a new coffee. Not drinking it. I'm not drinking it. Just got it today, boo. Ain't gonna be no drinking.
So y'all ain't saying nothing about my glasses. Y'all feel like Stevie Wonder.
Because that light is gleaming off of him. So beautiful.
She wonderful.
Y'all ain't gonna talk about him.
I love me some. Ooh, girl, I love me some Stevie. So another topic.
Somebody said how did he know she was lovely? How did so damn stupid?
You really is so wrong.
You gotta ask the questions that need to be asked. I keep spraying it as kind of just spraying.
That's not just you.
It's all. Yeah, I did it a couple times, but I realized that
y'all believe
that's not going to the camera.
It leads me to believe that happens all the time. We just can see, and the sun is in our face. The sun is shining in our face.
Let's talk about something goofy and exuberant and whimsical, y'all. Goddamn.
Any takers? Somebody got questions?
Aspirations.
Do we have any watchers? There's like 3 people on there.
It's 4.
Raising kids. Let's talk about in-laws and baby mamas and baby daddies and their grandparents and shit. Maybe we should. Nah, she got too excited.
No. It's too late. We here. So let's talk about it. It's about baby mamas, baby daddies, people being in relationships. And first of all, we are all grown. Okay? Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn if y'all done fought. I don't give a damn whatever you guys have done. Okay? That kid comes first. And I'm so sick and tired of people feeling like you need to beg them, or daddy's not calling they goddamn kids, you know, not checking in, whatever the primary parent is, they are doing everything. And that there's a secondary parent. When that motherfucker don't come in, that is a secondary. When y'all is married, when y'all is together, when everybody is sharing it equal, that's called co-parenting. Then there is a primary parent and a secondary parent. That secondary parent that don't do shit, that don't come around and stuff like that, I'm so sick and tired of the excuses for that parent. That shit irks my nerves. There is no excuse. Nobody has to tell me to do for my daughter. When my child leaves, nobody has to tell me to call her. Nobody has to tell me to do anything for her. Nobody has to tell me when she's sick to get her medicine to take care of her. That's my responsibility because I love her. And as a parent, you should put your bullshit aside and love your child enough to be there for them in whatever it is that they need. I'm sick and tired of little girls not having daddies because they daddies is petty. And I'm so sick and tired of the women being petty as well. Fuck that whole, I still in love with you, I'm still in love with you over here. Fuck all of that, bro. Move on and move forward. That shit is petty. That shit is beyond that whole vindictive ass, I'ma hurt you because you hurt me and shit like that. Because in the end, ain't nobody hurting but your child. This nigga ain't hurting. This woman ain't hurting. Ain't nobody in jail. Ain't nobody lost their life. That child, though, that child is missing out on a lot. It's missing out on its siblings. It's missing out on a relationship with its parents. And I'm so sick and tired of y'all getting these motherfucking relationships with these people that always want to have something to say about some shit that ain't even been solved yet. So
hey, Eric, hey, mama.
If that baby mama and that baby daddy ain't got their relationship together for their child, your ass don't need to be getting there talking about nothing. It ain't got shit to do with you just yet. Once they get their stuff together, then you include yourself. Let him include you. Let her include you. Now we can all be a happy family. We can get this together. But I'm so sick and tired of y'all getting married and your wife want to tell you how the shit finna go with the goddamn kid. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have brought the topic up, but we brought it up, so now I'm feeling some type of way and I want to talk about it. Okay, I guess I'll let somebody else say something. I'm feeling the way about it right now. Me.
I feel like a Martian. I feel like a Martian. I come from a different time and a different place, you know. Men used to at least care about being a man.
I'm sorry.
And being a father
used to mean something.
It definitely means something. I don't know if it used to or if it, I don't know why people do what they do. You know, a lot of people do good deeds every day and it don't mean shit. So my opinion is that I lost my train of thought while I was talking.
Because you were looking at that.
It's the light. Men used to be men, and because these men have not had fathers in the household, because these men are, my complaint with the women is that they are too lax. They'll go and be wifey and shit, so that means after he get through with you and he decide he don't want you, then he come try to holler at me and wonder why I didn't do the things that you did, and then we have a conflict of interest.
Because they let these men, I think that a lot of men do what they do today because a lot of women let them get away with anything. Like, for instance, let me give y'all an example.
No accountability.
No, yes. I'm a woman with morals and standards and self-respect, okay? But then you got this man who, and this other lady on the hand who will let him do whatever he wants. He don't have to do nothing. He don't have to take out the trash. He don't have to work. But she do everything. So who you think he gonna choose if he lazy? He gonna go with her because he ain't got to work with me. He don't have to work with her, but he gonna have to put in some work with me because I got standards, I got morals, I got values. But she don't. She said, "Oh, yo, you know, I take the trash out. I clean. I'll cook. I'll clean. I'll go to work. You don't have to do nothing. Just stay home." So he gonna go with her. So I think a lot of women have let these men slide. So now they feel like, you know what? Some of y'all say y'all look, and I'm not saying every man because I'm not a male basher. That's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about
it's an awful lot of y'all though. It's an awful lot.
Everything. But yeah, some men say they want a good woman, but when you get them, you don't know what to do with them. So you recognize her, you know who she is, but you choose not to take the high road. You want to take the low road because you don't have to do less work.
coming from your lower chakras, as my son told me.
I just want to be honest, and I don't want to sound like a little baby mama or nothing like that. I just feel like my daddy brought up a great thing the other day because we were talking about politics and we were talking about when the ball got dropped in the generations and stuff like that, and we were talking about how the ball was dropped in my grandma's generation. And I was talking about, and he was like, why do you think the ball was dropped in? And I said, because people got complacent when they got integration, blase. And my daddy said it wasn't just that. He said when they got integration and it started to be legal to be, outside the home and be outside your race and stuff like that. And he was talking about how the men left the home and they got into these, these other relationships. They started doing other shit. And I didn't even think about the fact that when we integrated, that is when the household really got broken. It was a whole lot of things that happened right then. And when it comes to being a man and being a woman, we don't know what that is. And then nobody want to talk about that because we are what's the movement for the women? The
Me Too.
No. What this shit called? Yeah.
Feminist.
Bam, there you go. Feminist movement. And the women's is, what I'm saying, which I just feel like that's really not for black women, but that's my opinion.
I don't like labels. I like women.
But I'm saying that the whole feminist movement is like we don't have roles. Everybody is. But the real thing is when we start to accept who we are, and there are roles for everybody. I'm not saying that I should be barefoot and pregnant, but I'm saying that there is something that I can do as a queen that a king could never do, that he could never be. And there is something that the king has that I will never have, that I don't want to have. And when we started to accept that in ourselves and play our roles the way that we are supposed to play them, they go together. And we stop trying to go against each other. And we need to get to that place of just because we're not together, just because we're not in a home, and when there is a child involved, we are still family. When there's a child involved, we still have to coexist. We still have to learn how to work together. There is still a level of, I'm so sick and tired of people always talking about, but man, I heard, a scene, I had to leave her ass after this shit too, talking about, you are not a single mother if your baby daddy is financially supporting you. Let me tell you something. Let me be honest with y'all. That little ass child support these niggas be sending is not supporting nobody. It ain't paying not a bill. It ain't taking care of nothing. It is buying my child some shoes on her goddamn feet and a couple of outfits. I'm gonna go on and be honest. And they grow so much that money is nothing. I would rather you send no money and spend time with her because she needs that more than that petty little couple of dollars that you send. I am a single mother, that's what it said. It said you are not a single mother if he is financially supporting you guys. You are just alone. No, I'm really raising her by my damn self.
Yeah, because
money don't
so
raise
much more that goes with the kids than money. And I get so irritated and sick and depressed when I hear people telling, y'all need to be telling what y'all do with every dollar. Okay, well, you need to make a documented, what they call that shit that the lawyer give you that tell you every minute of what they did. A ledger. You need a ledger of what you did with your time then.
Because you ain't spending with your baby. So where was you at? And I heard that everybody had the same 24 hours in a day. You go to work let's say you go to work for 8 hours. Say you sleep for 8 hours. And it was like, say 69. I said, what you doing for the other 8 hours? Looking like, I had counted. It said, I think we're on 40. We're on 53 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said, and it was like, what you doing with the other 8 hours? Boy, I got to sitting down. I was like, damn, what am I doing with the other 8 hours? Like, that sounds like a lot of time, but it's like you ain't got no time during the day, but we don't prioritize.
Okay, so we sleep
We sleep for 8 hours. We sleep for 8 hours. It's still another 8 hours.
Still another 8 hours. Well, we probably wash the dishes, clean the clothes, take out the trash.
I mean, have we said anything about sleeping?
Yeah, I said you sleep for 8 hours and you work for 8 hours. And they say what you doing for the other 8 hours. But it's like, what are you doing that is productive? And like I think about that as far as like secondary parents and stuff like that. Because I'm really feeling some type of way because my daughter is amazing and she's really having a hard time right now with the fact that she gets to be in my face all day.
Question for me.
Okay. That's Sade, guys. She's still in the back.
It's how it goes. We have a person that goes. We have brought the ancestors in to speak.
Hundreds of the spirit.
can a person, male or female, mother or father, still be considered a good parent or well-rounded parent if they don't take care of their kids or all of their kids?
Nope. Off top. Nope. You are not a well-rounded or a good parent if you got 5 kids and you only take care of 4. Because there is still a 5th child out there that is wanting you. There is still another child that is needing you. And if you need to get all of your kids. It's stuff that you have to do to be able to take care of all your kids. When I was mentoring and doing intervention work, I had a bus load of kids that I was responsible for. I'm gonna tell you right now, I spent time with every kid on that bus. And every time that me and my daughter would go, and we would go and get a lot of them kids and we would spend time with them. And the ones that I didn't spend time with, baby, they felt some type of way about that. And these are kids that I have no ties to outside of I'm volunteering with them. That's like you have, perfect example, all right, mothers. How many of y'all have felt that your siblings have had a better relationship with your mother than you have?
I'm a side baby, so I got so much shit to say.
But that's, I mean, it's no secret. But I did. I felt like my sister had a better relationship.
And that's hard. That is really hard. That's really, really hard. And you can't sit and with you having that experience, a lot of times, you love your mother, you love your parent. But that is really hard. And even living in the same home with someone, when that parent is not, kids have different views of their parents. Everybody, oh, I think she's so wonderful. Oh, she is the devil. I don't really talk to her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she was there, but I don't, you know, and that is really how it is. And then you have like the fathers who don't come around. I know a man who had a daughter, and he had 2 daughters in the same home, but he only knew that one of them was his biologically his. The other one looked just like him, but mama said it wasn't his baby. For years, that other child had to see a man that looked just like her, pick up her sister, get her, spend time with her. And it wasn't until she was 18 years old that somebody said, oh, he probably your daddy too. And how hard is that for you to sit up there and say, he know, everybody else know, but nobody took that time to spend time with that child. And what you think that's going through her mind? What do you think that's going on with there? I listened to my child cry because her daddy had all his kids except for her. That's hard. You cannot be a good parent if you good parents. And that's the thing that a lot of these wives and a lot of these husbands feel like, well, you know, in our household, she a wonderful mother. In my household, he a wonderful daddy because he's here for everybody. But what if that's just in that household? Yeah, you have to, when you have kids in other households, you gotta take care of all of them.
Yeah, you gotta divide.
I'm a side baby.
You gotta divide.
I really hate to sit. It's hard for me to sit and listen to people say that my daddy had another child outside of the household or whatever. And it just took me a minute to be able to accept him or her or whatever. And that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Blood is blood. Your family is your family. If you love your friend who you don't know what they did in the past before you met them and don't know really nothing about them prior to you knowing them, if you can help a bum on the street and have compassion and love for someone that you don't even know, your side baby, sister, cousin, or whatever, love on them. Get them some love. They ain't had shit to do with it. I ain't had shit to do with it. And I find it appalling sometimes how you get treated when you a side child or whatever. I ain't had shit to do with it, but I just want to make sure.
It ain't that child. It ain't that child.
Everybody know I ain't had shit to do with it. It's not my fault.
It ain't my fault.
I'm an innocent baby.
that child have.
But I'll always be that innocent baby on the inside. You know, like even as an adult, you feel that shit for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. And that's hard. And even if you hate the mom, like I know, you hear your grandparents talking about people all the time, and I used to hear my grandma talk about like my daddy's exes. She be bad. She talk about so bad, and she like, you ever hear somebody talk about your parents in front of you, and they be like, I know you love them, and that's your people, and I apologize, but I can't stand that person. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, regardless of what happened that parent, or the fact that your parent was outside their marriage or disrespected your mama, what does that have to do with that child? It's still a child that was born, and at the end of the day, that's still your sibling. It's still somebody you should
look real goofy,
Sure.
running around this bitch loving and dying over your friends and bombs and shit
And you
on
got a whole
the street, advocating for
and-
others, and you got a whole brother or sister that you don't even acknowledge.
Yeah.
Because of what? You know,
petty stuff.
you don't like their mama. Okay, keep that shit to yourself. That's your brother or sister. Period.
Man. And
funny acting family members. We started off talking about in-laws and grandparents and stuff like that.
they gotta mind their
These
business.
grandparents that don't like the mother or father need to mind your own business. And if a person is being amicable with you, you should be amicable with them as
Absolutely.
well. I ain't got no advice for the other side. If they buck wilding with you, that do what you gotta do. But if they're being amicable with you, then you should be grateful and gracious.
Yeah.
Don't need to be ugly.
And my daddy, when we was growing up, I always talk about my daddy, y'all. But
With his fine ass.
but we,
Okay,
y'all gonna see me choke Rasheedah on
Nah.
live.
I'm gonna be her stepmama, and that's gonna not gonna fare too well with me and your father.
She tried it.
We done hit an hour mark. We down to 3 viewers. We done
That's
bored
good,
y'all
though.
ass
That's
to
good,
death.
though.
We gonna be showing every Friday though. We ain't gonna
We
be
had a
talking
good
about this
show.
bunk ass relationship shit because I'm a pimp.
And I like how I didn't
Personally.
finish what I wanted.
Do you remember what you was finna say?
I don't, but I wanted to say the fact that
It'll come back.
that I didn't get to finish it. We was talking about something.
This
that
is the den.
Oh,
When
I know
we
what it
jumped
was.
out, y'all jumped in.
I know what it was.
That
I
was
know what it was.
my rhyme, and it didn't
Ian.
make sense.
My daddy used to always, he would never let people like talk about my mama in front of us as we was kids, and that's important. Like that whole, I'm like when we talk about grandparents and in-laws and shit like that, making a kid feel like it's something wrong with them because you don't like their parent and making them feel bad and stuff like that, or you salty all the damn time. That shit is petty. We gotta stop being so goddamn petty. Like, we need to get help. We all need to take our asses to counseling and get some fucking help because that shit is stupid. And our poor kids be sitting up there thinking it's something wrong with them, you know, living their life sad and depressed and shit because didn't nobody like me because they didn't like my mama, and I love my mama, so I don't want to, you know, that shit dumb. Family is family. Why we can't love each other? Why we shit? Now we over here making up families and shit
It was
like
a
that.
time when all the drunks and dope fiends and you know, the businessmen and lawyers and doctors and shit, they all got together and they knew everybody was crazy in their own way, and they just loved each other.
You can't you
They
can't
raised
be
each other kids, and you know, they scold on each other within the family and shit like that.
but it worked. It worked.
But this is the den. We've been on for about an hour. You guys got some more talk in you, or have we bored people to death for long enough?
Probably so.
No, we even got an extra viewer.
It'll get better with time.
We got an
we
extra
like
viewer.
fine wine.
Hey, Al. Hey,
It'll get
Gino.
better with time.
We just on here running our mouth and drinking and sipping. They got me the only one sipping on here, but I don't care.
I've been sipping on this coconut water.
Sipping soup.
This
It's what they call it.
streaming, y'all. So
It's
as we
flavor
go along,
based.
you'll get to know our personalities and stuff like that. We just, you know.
This pepper thinks she's
Just warming
warming. I
up.
can't stand her.
Today, guys.
You know what the refrigerator do?
I know she can't stand
She
me.
all in the
She
camera.
love me.
And
Okay, am I doing that, guys? No. Do y'all disagree? I'm not. Matter of fact, I've been the only one that's removing the most.
I was petrified.
Thinking I would never live without this life.
So fine.
That's my song. I was watching Living Single. You was watching it yesterday?
No. I like them with everybody hate Chris. Dad was on the table.
I was like, I remember that
He
episode.
posted at work.
You like this show?
Because he was by himself.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, Juicy Juice. You want some Juicy Juice?
No.
You go to sleep.
You make him feel better. Okay,
No judgment.
all right. So, somebody said we need to talk about Stacey Dash. Did we talk about her?
Oh, you said that. I said, who the fuck is Stacey Dash? Ain't she white now, huh? I don't fuck with them type of people. That got where they came from.
Irrelevant.
She not even cute no more.
Non-factor.
Non-motherfucker.
America series, when you turn your country into a syndicated show, then you just can't be mad when the best top A-list actors and actresses go for roles. You know, I hope she gets it. I'm very proud and excited to watch. We got Trump. We had Omarosa for a little while.
This is like a reality TV show. Because you know that shit
America.
That shit is scripted. I can't wait to grow up and grow up.
They say Kaepernick is practicing and keeping his arms and shit strong and doing his thing. He in Houston doing his thing.
I'm telling y'all, it's just like watching a reality TV show. Like I don't even watch the Housewives and none of that stuff because I can watch real life, real here.
Can talk to your friends. They're whole reality.
Hey, they tell us Trump done did something new every day.
He went on Twitter the other day. They said he didn't get up for like 4 days in the morning and get on Twitter. That's wonderful. Turn up, but I don't even pay him no mind.
Somebody one day, he slapped somebody the next, he burnt somebody's house down the day after that.
We shouldn't even.
And I'm just sitting watching this shit like.
We shouldn't even talk about that because
how do you lose that job? Because I done lost job. What is easier than that?
Man, they say
it's being late where I'm from can make you lose your job. This motherfucker
and they mean like 1 minute late. This nigga can like give for them. He wants to get rid of them businesses. Still got businesses. Nigga, you came in the first day. They said dress code was no sandals, no spaghetti straps. You done came in there hoe with a muscle shirt on and some flip flops, and you still got your job. I don't understand.
He always look out for us.
Like, what it take to impeach? They've been talking about, no, we started the articles of impeachment. We ain't heard nothing else about that.
Nigga, Nixon got impeached way faster than that. Nixon didn't get impeached. He resigned, didn't he?
He got impeached.
He got impeached. That's what I thought. Yeah, Watergate, that shit went by faster than this shit. This shit taking forever.
It's like it's 35 all over again.
But if he dropped, then what is that? Like, I really feel like we should just have another race. I'm gonna run.
I mean,
You ain't gotta be qualified, my nigga.
His vice president is worse than he is.
Yes, I'm saying I would prefer him than to get anybody up under that nigga.
Yeah.
We need to just take a break from presidents and get our life together.
Yeah, I like that. I like that whole relationship status. Like we need to take a year to get to know ourselves.
Yeah.
We need to know who America is. No president.
Just find us.
Yeah,
we need to reevaluate what values
the situation
encompass a presidential figure in our minds because we went wrong.
We have no clue what the fuck that means.
Somewhere.
Judge Fidel Moore.
We wish she did. She should have. I voted for her.
We got Steve Harvey over here tonight. Like Judge Fidel won. I'm about to start crying because I don't think that shit is funny at all. I think she won for real. Then they rigged the Dallas elections, but whatever. We down two viewers. Y'all don't give a damn.
Okay.
Y'all don't care.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot. It's later than that.
I'm in my truck, so.
They want y'all busted wine.
You doing too much. My pants too tight.
You supposed to put some music on. We so boring. We didn't own the rights to the music at first. Let's play a song. Is the house of love, and I've learned that it don't take much to break a heart. Is a house.
Kendrick is back.
Yeah, he's big.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope y'all didn't see this.
Your sins no greater than
Sex on
mine,
the first
my
date.
brother.
Sex on the first date.
You are no better than me. You are my only son. Your sins no greater than mine, my brother. You are no better than me. This is the redemption. We all need redemption. We all need redemption. We Oh.
They got such a beautiful voice. I can't sing that. So I'm sitting here.
I thought you were gonna get to the R.E.D.
REDMVTION. Redemption. There's a little bit of entertainment for y'all, babies.
Oh, but Kevin did say he wants you to sing though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He said you gonna sing for me.
And he had done came back, so.
But was it a question? He asked the question.
No, I just asked that question.
Oh, okay.
Spice it back up.
It's
What was
been
the
a
fight?
Sex on the first date. Is it off limits, on limits? Do it matter? Do it make you a hoe?
Oh, sex on the first one was the
Did I
big
just
topic.
meet
We're gonna talk about that now.
Or is it the first date and the first time I met you? Now I'm not getting up in those drawers and I just met you. Now
That's the
that's our
topic.
first date. I've been knowing you for a while. And
that's her topic that she just gave us.
Oh,
we've been
okay.
you know,
He's doing all right now.
marinating.
I'm a good host. No.
We don't own the right to this. It don't make no sense. But own the right. You know it. You know it.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
We gotta know wrap this shit up, man.
that's what I used to say, Sade.
Y'all boys, y'all don't know how to party. Y'all ain't cool like I am.
So y'all all good wholesome women. That's what y'all did.
No, okay.
I didn't
So,
play on the whole time.
I mean, you turned the music, and I thought we wasn't talking about it no more. Okay, so sex on the first date would make you a hoe. No, I think that if that's what you want to do, and that's what you feel like. First of all, that whole thing, I think that's fucked up because it's only a stigma on the woman.
We grown.
And it doesn't, and it's just on the woman.
It should be on the
no
phone.
longer on the.
One got a womb, a hole.
And I feel that, but hey, look, if you like you say, you grown. That's what you want to do. You protecting yourself. Go ahead. I personally wouldn't do it because, first of all, it's just so much. I don't want you in my space like this.
Who said that? You can find out. Bab and call us some hoes.
But no, like I just feel like that's a spiritual connection, and I'm not interested in none of that with nobody. It takes a minute to get to that point. But if that's what you want to do and that's your life, tell who the fuck am I to judge you? I'm not judging you.
I mean, it just go with the feeling. That's all I can say. You grown.
And like you say, if I've been knowing you,
two consenting adults, ain't nothing wrong with that. This is not the olden days. Of course, that's my opinion.
I have a 120-day rule.
Y'all different. We all different.
So it's waiting 6 months make you less.
6 months.
It just makes
I'ma
me
still be a hoe.
It means we have different standards.
I'ma still be a hoe. You just gotta wait 120 days.
So you don't know I'm a hoe. No, but for real.
I'm a respectable hoe.
So look,
Yeah.
I make you wait, or we wait, whatever the case may be. 6 months, and from now, what is the difference? Motherfucker can wait and still leave your ass. It don't matter. I mean, it's up to you. It's how you feel.
We too crunk on our lives. They are too crunk on our lives. Come on, 120 days. 100 days, 20 days to all of this. I mean, to whoever feel like that, you know, they want to work hard enough.
So if a man waited till you put out for him to take you out, would you still talk to him?
No.
If a man waited.
Yeah. If you
I'm probably not
going front, that you gonna wait 120 days.
And he said, "Well, I come
I
take you out
you until
the 121st
oh,
day."
yeah. When y'all still like communicating,
I would block you.
still be interested.
I don't really have 120 days rule.
He said, truly, this wait or not don't determine my actions. I'm gonna wait 6 months to buy your meal then.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I know.
When shut up, y'all talk too damn much. Anyway, if your actions are contingent upon what someone else does, then you're very childish and petty. I'm a boss, and if I want to do some shit, I'm gonna do that shit. I don't give a fuck if you like me, love me, hate me, or whatever afterwards. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm the one gotta live with me. And I don't know how these folks live with each other nowadays. Man, they not honest. First off,
We're not
I
answering
buying
each other bad
everybody everything. Put 12 girls on the date. 3 years ago. So I think he's been married for 3 years. So back then, he used to take all the women out. He was 4 or 5.
Well, you know, this don't have with the wives.
Who supposed to have? You got concubine?
Oh, concubine.
Y'all messy.
They gonna set up that polygamy.
I'm so sick and tired of niggas not understanding what niggas say. What
I'm not dealing with you, Sade.
Ooh, I'm with that.
Another topic that we can focus on one next episode is y'all think that you know how guys always say you women are looking for a good man, but y'all probably got the right dude right in front of y'all. Okay, well, if you're not attracted to that dude, do you think that you should just settle down with this dude because he is a good dude?
They lying.
Just because he's a good dude. Yeah,
I dated all the dudes. I dated the dude in front of me. That nigga ain't got shit.
Nah, but for real,
That nigga ain't got shit.
yeah.
Just like the rest of them. Fuck the nigga in front of your nose, man.
no,
Leave your nose.
Listen to me, man. Fuck the nigga in front of your nose. Go have you some fun with a cheater that's confident.
No, but for real, we talk.
When y'all say attraction, you mean physically attraction?
Yeah, when we talk,
chemistry,
Chemistry, because I think chemistry is important. If you're not physically attracted to somebody, then you're gonna be miserable. I think so.
Let me tell you something. When that nigga or somebody is ugly, you're not physically attracted to him or whatever. A lot of times you build that person up and you build that little ugly ass confidence up, and that motherfucker will still break your heart. Yeah, they start thinking they cute, and they be thinking they can get somebody that looks better than you, and then they realize that you was probably the best looking thing.
That's when you look at your artwork and you say, I'm an artiste. Raphael, they like that song.
What happened on Who Can Play That Game when she fixed up?
Oh yeah, he left.
That nigga thought he was fine, and he left her.
You gave him better clothes.
That nigga left. No, but for real.
I like when I give niggas confidence. I like that. I like to see you move around and go do right by somebody else.
I don't. I can't do that.
Bad telling you what you see.
So many. It was so many. Okay. I've been heard so many
Gotta
times.
go to the laboratory. I'll be right
Say
back.
something.
I know that was TMI, but I love you so much.
My little young ass
I'm
been
not
broken.
saying
I be in love. You nigga be hurting my feelings.
So does that make a person shallow if they just want to be with somebody based off of the physical?
No. First of all, I'm attracted to the mind. Okay, clearly by my track record, I ain't got no motherfucking type. Okay, none. Okay, I try anything once, but
I say that all the time too. I try anything once.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I mean, I like them thick, tall, short, bald. It don't matter.
I don't have a
Can
type.
you treat me right?
My type is treat me right.
Love
That's
me.
my type.
Love me.
Love me right, treat me right. That is my type.
Don't beat me.
Don't be right.
Don't raise your hand to me. That's what I like. I like the nigga that don't make you bleed out your face. I'm cool with that. Where he at? Like, just gonna be honest because I'm open to that because I'm not gonna close that door. But you have to stimulate my mind. You have to be somebody that I can talk to and talk to for hours. You know what I'm saying? And your mouth gotta be right.
Right.
That's my biggest
Just because you are a good
all of
dude,
it.
does not mean that a woman should settle for you because you're a good dude. Because that woman might not be attracted to you. She might not be attracted to you. You may be a good dude. And just because she's not attracted to you, don't mean that you're not a good dude. It just means that you're a good dude, and that woman is not attracted to you. So go find you somebody that is attracted to you, and don't try to make her feel guilty because she's not. Everybody is entitled to be with somebody who is attracted, who they are attracted to. So picture yourself being in a relationship with somebody that you don't even like, that you can't even, you're not sexually attracted to. You don't want them touching you. You don't want to do nothing with them. That's not, you're not gonna be happy.
But they good. They paying bills.
But he paying the bills and he didn't know.
That shit's stupid.
Sorry, he got a lot of money. No,
And
sorry.
So y'all want to date an ugly dude that can dress like a person?
I just told you I ain't got no type, but nigga can talk to me and he ugly. That's cool.
Yeah, if he, I mean, he look like
I don't want to have no more
I'm like a
kids, so we
manly
good.
man. I don't give a damn if he wear cowboy boots and a snorkel and
Why? That says why are men shamed for not wanting to date overweight women?
why are they shamed?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that's something I can't answer that
that's
actually.
a dumbass question.
We just got there talking about
We
this.
don't know. Why, let me ask you, why are y'all?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Because we are overweight.
I personally, we talking about a man, and I like big men. So,
And why not?
And y'all be shaming them. But I think it's more so they be embarrassed to say they like BBWs.
Some
And
men,
that's
some
so
men,
damn low.
some men do
I
like
don't think they're
BBWs, but they are afraid to say
They
it.
have to-
Every
BBW.
guy that I've seen that's young and married around Bab's age, they got them some big ones. And I always find it curious. But I mean, hey, you
that
know,
with it,
each
whatever
his own.
floats your boat, baby. That what you like. More cushion for the pushing.
Hey,
You
Turn
just
up.
say no bleeding, you're not open to that.
That's true.
That's what I said. I'm not. I like dudes, but I don't like dudes that hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff that I like. I like you to be gentle with me and love on me. I don't like to bleed from my face. No, that's not really fun at all. So I don't want broken jaws and cheeks and shit like that. What I don't like. So like I said, I don't have a type, but I do not want you to be abusive. It's just, it's kind of a standard for me. It's not really.
Yeah.
What do it for y'all? I like muscles and height and big feet.
I love
Not
a
too
little
much
belly.
muscles, though.
I love a little belly, like
Clean, well groomed.
smell good.
Suits.
You got to smell good.
Ooh, like you washed in between the creases, stuff like that.
And
You got every crevice.
I love it. I like confidence, just confidence in yourself. Just when you walk,
attractive.
and I love it when you ain't got no wrinkly ass shirt on. I don't know what it is about it.
Or your V-neck all the way down the hill.
If you do got a ring ass shirt on, you walk like that motherfucker the most stressed.
Or mine, like you GQ the fuck up. I
And I don't like your
confidence.
ass. Oh, his shirt wrinkly and he don't give a damn.
His fine ass.
I love
Girl, he
him.
got confidence.
He said all the praises, huh?
All the and
Who said that bullshit?
all.
He said, what?
No, for real. 'Cause
That block bag.
we about to
Block bag.
That's about to be it. No, but for
He
real.
said y'all did taco meat and all.
Taco man.
Taco meat. They look
On your
hairy
chest?
chick.
No, you got to shave that, buddy.
No, it's okay.
No, not
But
the
it's
BDB.
What's that damn under?
I
The
don't.
BDB.
He didn't ask me about his ass.
Okay.
The BDB.
I'm just
The
saying.
pellets. The pellets. That's
I'm
how to
gonna
go.
be honest with you.
You gotta
You
comb
don't
it.
want to cut it because I'm gonna probably plug it.
It look like pellets.
Like we just sitting there. I'm probably like, because that's just something that I'm weird about. That's just some shit that I would I'm I do shit like that. You be laying down. I'm picking it.
I'm not even joking. The pellets I can't do. The taco meat I can't do.
So if y'all go laying down and get nasty, and then he took off his shirt, he had taco pellets. You'll instantly be turned off and like walk away.
I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but it's just not.
Like I don't want to see you in your
back.
neck and
I think I'm more opposed to back and ass hair than I am anything else.
Why
Like, you can have your little
Back
back,
I have seen back
Hold on,
hair.
I'm
back and ass hair. I've
Me-
seen ass fros.
You like back hair?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna say there is nothing more sexy. You ever seen like a sexy ass back?
Girl, the muscle in the
Oh
ambition.
my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's like I be like,
They
don't
ain't
even
got
turn.
no hair on
What?
it.
No.
Smooth.
No, this is
Smooth
sexy.
right now.
First of all, I'm like a little hairball, so I really can't judge nobody. I have no hair in their
But as
I'm
long as
hairy.
you
My
don't
whole
you don't have taco meat
body.
on your arm. So
No,
you
it's
good.
I got good hair.
No,
Nice and
you really do. And that's what women's supposed to have, smooth hair. But if you can't,
Yeah, you can have hair on your chest. Just don't have ass fros and back hair. If you do, find a nice waxer,
I'll take you to one. Let's go to one.
laser specialist.
Lady J got the hookup. You can listen to K104 day.
What's your main turn off before we cut this shit off and get back to our daily routine, nightly routine? What's your biggest turn off?
my biggest turn on, it's. I gotta think about that one because it's
So many.
But I gotta,
Reactionary ass men. I'm not gonna buy you anything for 6
you know what?
months
Personal
because
hygiene for me
you
is a
didn't
big
give
thing.
me any booty tang for 6 months. Well, goddamn.
Personal, I'm gonna start with the two. I'm gonna go from the one that's the most important to the second one. Personal hygiene is a big turn off. You
It's
can't
a turn
smell
off.
like an old dish rag. That's just I can't. You need to bathe. and make sure you smell good.
Daily.
And daily, on the daily.
Sometimes twice a day.
Look, you see me over
Right.
here?
'Cause, you know, that's important. And then again, like I said in the beginning, a man who brags about what he has, that's just a big turn on. I don't care about what kind of car you drive. I don't care what kind of house you have. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is what you got in your heart. Or, you know, how you treat me. Or how honest you can be. Or how faithful you can be. That type of stuff, you know. So that's one of my turn on. What's your turn on?
I have so many. So many because it's something wrong with me. But I really hate stuttering. Like I really, and it's probably really bad, but I really have a problem with speech impediments because that's, to me, it's a lack of confidence in you talking.
We apologize, y'all.
No, and I know people have, you know, they gotta go to speech therapy and stuff, and I know y'all probably gonna be like, we hate Lele on the show, like kick her ass off.
She's
But I'm
not a
being,
hanger.
You
She
gotta
has
be
a
honest, though.
preference.
You
but
gotta
I'm
be honest
being
about you.
honest
Like, you can't
because
just be fake.
my nerves is real bad. So we talk on the phone and shit like that, and you want to talk and you stuttering in my ear, and I can't even pitch to you that long. That's a pet peeve for me. And then I hate the way it's this petty, y'all. I really hate the way certain people chew. And smacking and shit, like we on a date and you want to talk with food in your mouth and shit like that, and you don't know your manners. And I'm sorry, this is my third one. I'm sorry. Coughing. I don't like coughing. I don't like you coughing in your hand and your arms and shit. Cough in your shirt. Then you want to touch me after you just coughed in your hand, or you can cough in my face and I just said something. You like, it ain't getting on you.
What if we go number 2 and try to hop back in the bed with you? Do we need to bathe first?
You said what now?
If
What?
you, until next time.
I got no car or job, but I hold you down, girl, and treat you well too, and won't hit you.
Okay, well, first of all, you got a whole business, and but you giving me this hypothetical man, okay? Because I feel you. You said
He taking up for me and ain't got it.
Ain't
Can't hold a candle to
That's
it.
the boycott you.
I know they gonna boycott me, and I'm okay with that. Let me tell you something. Okay, I got a whole council. I'm over here. I'm good with me. Like I'm learning me and all of this stuff, and it's okay if y'all boycott me because I'm gonna be honest. The whole goddamn time that we talk, I'm gonna fuck it all up.
Hey, like, baby, we talking about something, everything. We damn near through. What our time looking like?
It's 1:26. Now 1:26.
Huh? We got 6 viewers. We done got our viewers back
Oh,
up.
you said the audio is tripping.
The audio is tripping.
Can you hear us now?
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, they say a lot of people say audio is
What?
Aw, shoot. Maybe it's better.
It's time for us to get our dumb ass off of this thing talking.
the FBI just have to be.
The FBI don't want us to
Talking about
tell
some
these
real
guys,
shit.
don't boo-boo and get back in the bed.
You said go boo-boo and get back in the bed.
Don't boo-boo
Oh.
and get back in the bed.
You hear me? That's why I said it's good next to me. She talking about, is it okay to for a dude to go boo-boo and then get back in the bed or he used to wash his ass?
They can't make a weird noise. It might be feedback.
Dingleberries is not in season. Okay, well, why y'all chill?
All right, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up since it's making a weird noise.
Y'all can't hear this music, but we can. We're dripping in finesse, but we don't own the right to
Unplug the
unmute.
Metro.
This is the den. Oh no, baby, this is not no metro.
Router.
We paid for equipment. Y'all don't see these lights and cameras and actions up off in
This
here.
is real, bro.
Shit.
Friday.
He said PC router.
Who said that?
I mean, PCS router.
Who's
Bad.
I can't stand this punk ass. We don't block Bab.
fight you when we see you again?
Bab, where's your address? Pull up game strong.
Pull up game strong, player.
So we finna cut out. They can't hear us.
Yeah, we're gonna go cut on now, y'all, since y'all can't
Can
hear
you
us.
hear
We don't know
us?
what's happening. Can y'all hear us now? Somebody answer. Can y'all hear
Can
us?
you hear us?
So they done started playing.
Hold on. Why
Afro music.
Bab
Yeah,
from
we
We
just
Love
said
the
we
Hoe?
can't hear.
Bab from We Love the
Somebody
Hoe.
said.
Man, who is the hoe?
Don't judge the hoes.
Said
They
three
need love
queens.
too. Oh, can y'all hear us now?
Thank you, Bud.
Birdie. Birdie.
He said 3 queens.
Who said 3 queens?
Thank you, Bud.
That's my baby. That's my child. I had him. Yes,
Can you
Can y'all hear? Somebody said bird. 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 Kalesha said she can't hear either.
Lele said she can't.
Yeah, she can't hear.
It's mics on this camera. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Kenny said.
Hey, Lil Woo. Hey, Moki.
If you can hear us clap once, you can hear us clap 2 times. You can hear us clap 3 times.
Answer to Bab. We don't love them hoes. We out the door.
He said that in her name. He said, there we go.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh, I just had to let the camera know we was back on time. I'm sorry for cussing, cousins.
Bad clap twice.
Thank you, bro.
You said what?
He clapped twice and you hear us clap twice.
Oh, so he actually heard.
I can't stand
Well, this has been Rasheedah and Malcolm X's baby daughter.
He says,
I am Lele or Lelani.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Bad man.
What your name is?
So, who?
Sade.
Really? Y'all say I'm Sade? Okay.
She thinks she's so cute. I can't.
I really don't. I'm a big old ball of Sade's up under. I've been willing to get it.
She shy, but she still thinks she cute.
Shut up,
That's my
Sheena.
goddamn sister. I know her. I know that motherfucker.
So you say you can talk about me, nobody else can?
Absolutely.
That's how they go.
Talk about it. Anybody on that live feed. Talk about it if you want to.
And this is
I
the
can't
D.
say nothing about them, but I can't.
That's how
Let
it
me
goes.
finish this drink. It wouldn't be right if I ain't finished the drink.
Thank you, Beth.
That's
So what is our next topic? What we gonna talk about next time?
Ooh,
So
how about
next
y'all
time
pick
it'll
this
be
up?
more
Structure.
organized and structured, guys. We just wanted to come and
Introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we just want to give
introduce
you our
ourselves and see
personality.
what type of an impact we would have on you guys and everything. What had happened?
Kenny said he liked your voice, and then Bab said, I like your ponytail.
This thing is okay, thank you for the compliment.
Kalesha said she loved your short hair.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
like
really
me.
jazzy, baby. That's jazzy. My dog is jazzy.
Kind of, sort of.
Good, don't you stop.
Well, I know y'all have boycotted me, but I will be back next week. Boycotted out.
What you boycotting,
No,
girl?
they boycotted me.
Who boycotted
Not
you?
really.
Because she don't like stuttering.
I don't like stutterers at all.
She don't like stuttering things.
But you got to be true to you.
The opinions that Lele had done said does not reflect what we think here at this show. Our name is the Den. When we jump out, y'all jump in.
Bab said Lily ponytail on fire. Too bad she get banned from the show this time.
Fuck you.
I don't like to play all day.
Too bad. I'm gonna be back next week and the week after that, and I'm gonna keep being here. And if they ban me, I'm gonna come and shut it down. What's up? Report that.
You sure she did?
I'm gonna come and report it.
Bud said that's enough drink.
Okay,
So-
baby, I ain't gonna drink no more.
Y'all got a lot of laughs.
Yeah, I think they all for Bab.
Yeah.
You know how we drunk. The only thing I see is drunk. Keep getting the bad.
Oh, hashtag coming, boycott me.
Fuck you, okay?
Lily, go on issue your public apology so that we can
Okay.
continue on with our show.
You can't, no.
No, I'm gonna apologize.
We want to apologize for being ourselves.
No.
Okay.
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
apologize. I'm
dress
gonna
it up a little bit?
No. I
Okay.
don't trust her ass.
So I just no, it's too late. No, let me apologize. Let me apologize. Okay, give me a second to apologize. I'm being serious about this. Okay, and I need you guys to back me up. Okay, so I just wanted to come and say to everybody that has started the boycott, that have started the, feeling some type of way about me. And I just wanted to, from the deepest part of my heart, in all sincerity, say fuck y'all. Kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. And I'm saying what the fuck I want to say. I said, but until this shit gets censored, bitch, I'ma say it. So,
Now twerk.
Oh, I don't think he's
I don't think you get twerk.
Hey, that's
All I want to do is be a little shrinky dink in that damn strip club. That was he's so little. He's like,
Okay,
honey, I
so-
struck the kids.
He can give y'all another topic to talk about men with piercing, which I think.
No, she was saying since the person was, she didn't know what they was talking about.
This nigga talking about, no, this nigga talking about nipples too far. I don't want you to have nipple piercings or tongue piercing. Because my daddy had said to my brother when he got his tongue pierced, my daddy said, what do they say about women that got their tongue pierced? And they say, he said, you know, they suck. And my daddy said, what you think they say about men? Before my brother could answer, and he said the same thing. The same.
That's gonna be our go out song.
Hey. Give me your face. Hey.
Pop it, stop it, drop it, pop it. If I hit it, look just that. I'm a motherfucking rocket.
So can you put back the word?
I ain't got no fucking heart. I can't be loyal to you. You wanna hear from me?
I smile much too big, I know. I'm aware of it.
I think you work.
Hey!
Wow.
Y'all will see my booty right now, y'all are just dying.
Oh, we do not own the rights to this.
One cheek, the other cheek, they just slap it. So we don't know how to end, obviously.
It's like
You don't own the rights to this music, though. And this is the den with me and my friends, and the two of your friends.
So we're gonna be out.
Hey.
Did y'all say what y'all was gonna talk about next week?
We're gonna be back next Friday. We ain't gonna tell you what time, because we don't know yet.
Just follow it.
Hey!
Y'all want me to push it?
Yeah, push it.